All right, today we're plugging into a film that, believe it or not, is over 25 years old, but somehow feels less like science fiction and more like a documentary about right now. Yep, we're talking about The Matrix, and we're going to explore how this movie is way more than just cool action scenes. It's basically a spiritual fable for the world we're living in today. So the big question is how? How on earth did a cyberpunk action flick from the dial-up era get so much right about our AI-driven super virtual world? Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack. Okay, so first, a super quick refresher. You've got our hero, Thomas Anderson, right? Programmer by day, but by night he's the hacker known as Neo. And he's got this feeling he just can't shake. It's like a splinter in his mind, telling him something is fundamentally wrong with his reality. And that feeling, that little nagging voice, it leads him to this mysterious guy named Morpheus, who makes him an incredible offer, a chance to finally learn the truth. And this, of course, brings us to one of the most iconic choices in all of movie history. Morpheus lays it out for Neo. 2 pills. Take the blue pill, and the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. Go back to your comfortable life. But the red pill, the red pill promises the truth, nothing more. It's the ultimate choice, isn't it? Blissful, comfortable ignorance, or a potentially world-shattering, difficult truth. And he takes the red pill. Of course he does. And in an instant, his entire world just dissolves. He wakes up gasping for air, in this pod filled with goop, hooked up to all these wires. And when he looks around, he sees these endless fields of pods, just like his, stretching as far as the eye can see. The horrifying realization hits him. His whole life has been a dream. So, right away, the story sets up these two completely opposite realities. On one hand, you have The Matrix, that cozy, simulated 1999 world that feels totally real. It's basically a prison for the mind, designed by machines to keep us all quiet and under control. And on the other hand, you have the real world, a dark, scorched, terrifying planet where a tiny group of humans are fighting for actual, genuine freedom. And yeah, it's an amazing action movie, for sure. But the reason we're still talking about it all these years later isn't just the bullet time. It's because of all the questions that are buzzing just underneath the surface. The whole movie is kind of a Trojan horse for some incredibly deep philosophical ideas. And this really gets to the core of it all. I mean, think about it. If everything you see, everything you taste, everything you remember, if it's all just electrical signals firing in your brain, then how could you ever be sure what's real and what's not? The film just rips apart our most basic ideas about reality itself. And you know, it doesn't even stop there. The film just keeps digging deeper. It forces us to ask, do we actually prefer a comfortable lie over a hard truth? It explores the power we have to wake ourselves up, to evolve our own minds. And at the center of it all is this fundamental, powerful idea of choice. Now, back in 1999, this was pretty mind-bending stuff for a big summer blockbuster. But fast forward to today, and these aren't just philosophical questions you debate in a college dorm room anymore. No way. These are the very dilemmas we face every single time we pick up our phones. I mean, the parallels are genuinely startling when you line them up side by side. The film's biggest ideas, they map almost perfectly onto our world. The Matrix, this big virtual world, that's our metaverse, our VR, our AR. The idea of AI control, well, that's just algorithmic curation on our social feeds. Humans as a source of energy, today we're a source of data. And that choice between the pills, we make a version of that choice every single day. Seriously, just think about it. In the movie, all of humanity is trapped in a simulation without even knowing it. Today, we happily, willingly spend hours and hours a day inside our own digital realities, scrolling through perfectly curated Instagram feeds, strapping on VR headsets to escape. We're literally building the metaverse right now. The line between our real life and our digital life, it's getting blurrier by the second. Okay, so in The Matrix, you have this one massive AI system calling all the shots. In our world, it's not just one AI, it's millions of them, all working at once. Algorithms decide what news you see, who you should be friends with, what you should buy, even how you should feel. They're like these invisible architects building our own personal realities, and they're always optimizing for our engagement. Now, this might be the most chilling parallel of them all. In the movie, humans are literally used as batteries, right? Their bioelectricity powers the machine world, while today, we're the fuel in a totally different, but maybe just as creepy way. Our attention, our clicks, our likes, our data, that is the raw material that powers the multi-trillion-dollar digital economy. We're not the customer anymore, we're the product. So with all these insane parallels, you'd think the film's big warning is about, scary runaway AI taking over the world. But the movie is pointing to something much, much deeper. Something way more personal. You see, the real enemy in this whole story, the ultimate bad guy that Neo and the crew are fighting against, it's not who you think. It's not the cold, calculating, sunglass-wearing Agent Smith. Nope, he's just a symptom of the problem. He's just a prison guard. The real antagonist is our own desire to stay asleep. It's that little part inside all of us that would rather just take the blue pill. The part that prefers the steak, even when we know it isn't real, just because it tastes so good. The prison works so well because on some deep level, we want to be there. And this idea captures it perfectly. The Matrix isn't just a computer program. It's a metaphor for any system, whether it's social, political, or technological, that we just accept without ever questioning it. The real danger isn't that some AI is going to force us into a simulation. The real danger is that we'll build it ourselves and walk right in, because it's just easier than dealing with the messiness of actual reality. So at the end of the day, this was never really a story about evil robots. The Wachowskis weren't trying to warn us that our smart fridges were going to rise up and attack us. No. Instead, what they gave us was a spiritual fable. It's a story about the power of the human will. It's about having the sheer courage to wake up, to ask the hard questions, and to choose what's real, to choose freedom, even when that choice comes with struggle and pain. Technology, in the end, is just the mirror. It's just reflecting our own choices right back at us. And that leaves all of us with one final, unavoidable question. The movie might be over, but that choice is not. We face it every single day, in a million little ways. So when you decided what to believe today, what to read, what to watch, which pill did you take?